Hi Saxophone fans, this is Steve Goodson. I'm president, chairman of the board, and the guy who has to take out the garbage and mow the lawn here at Sax Gourmet Products, the birthplace of jazz, New Orleans. And I'm speaking to you from our command and control bunker. And I want to talk to you about something I bet you don't know a lot about. And that's about getting an aftermarket neck for your saxophone. Now, most of you are not playing on the same mouthpiece that came with your horn. You tried some other mouthpieces, you thought they improved the sound of your horn, and you bought some. And if you're like me, you probably got a drawer full of them. Well, here's the deal. On a saxophone, the mouthpiece is a noisemaker. And yeah, we kind of need to control the kind of noise it makes, but the saxophone mouthpiece is the noisemaker. What really shapes the sound of your saxophone? This, the saxophone neck. It shapes and controls the sound. And the rest of your saxophone, well, it's almost just plumbing. There's a little more to it than that. But this, my friends, is the heart of what's going on. And almost none of you have explored what an aftermarket neck can do for you. Now, our company manufactures more different saxophone necks than anybody in the business, and we have for a long time. Let me say that again. We make more different necks. Now, I want you to be real careful when you're looking at necks, and here's why. Because there are a lot of people out there who believe that one size fits all. Well, does everybody wear a size 11 shoe? I don't think so, and I don't think every neck that's on the market is right for your particular saxophone. You need to buy a neck that is made specifically for your horn. If you've got a Kyleworth, you don't need a neck that's made for a Selmer. If you have a Selmer, you don't need a neck that's made for a Yamaha, because you're not going to get the optimum results. You're not. And so anybody who only offers you one neck, they don't care. They obviously don't care. And be very wary of these people who offer you a neck that's the same tube, that's the part that controls the sound, but has a screw on and off tenon. What's the difference in that? None, just different size tenons. Don't be fooled. Now, what's the difference in necks? Well, I would submit that you can do a lot with the necks by altering the taper and the material. Now, the taper of the neck is what sets the intonation and response. We can also vary the material of the neck and change the quality of the tone. Some materials respond a little quicker. Some materials have broader spectrums. And you can test this by taking your finger and thumping the neck and seeing what it sounds like. Then thump the next neck and see what it sounds like. And you'll hear a couple of different sounds. You sure will. Now, another thing we do when we're designing necks is we calculate where the specific pressure nodes occur as the wave goes through the neck, because remember, it's not airflow, it's about the sound wave. And we add mass at some of those spots. Nobody else in the industry does that. Nobody. On this particular model, which is our Evolution neck, we also add a big weight right here, but we only attach the weight at a couple of points, and we calculate those points very specifically. So, if you want to talk about necks and the right neck for your horn, you need to get in touch with me. I'm the designer and I'm the manufacturer, and I am available to answer all your questions. I would respectfully submit that I know a little more about necks than just about anybody else in the business. I would refer you to the definitive article on the subject, which appeared in the Saxophone Journal, A Saxophonist's Guide to Necking. Who wrote that? That would be me. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, saxophone players of all ages, let's talk about necks. you can get in touch with me at saxgourmet@cox.net. Visit my site, nationofmusic.com, and look at the many different necks we offer. We probably build a neck for your horn. So let's talk about making your horn play better. This is Steve Goodson reminding you, practice long tones every day. Remember to always keep your reed wet. Don't listen to the posers and wannabes on the internet, and call me about your neck. Goodbye for now.